I love the fact that McGregor's he stepped into he stepped out of the MMA world into something completely different. Whether it turns out to be good or bad for him in terms of wins and losses, I'm not so sure that it will matter in the long run. But I'm sure he'll have some fun and make good money. So, all the best to him.
I think McGregor's a good businessman. He's, he knows to talk and get some money, But for the fight, I really don't think he stands a chance. He's fighting one of the best lightweights or one of the best, boxers that's ever, have boxed or whatever. And Mayweather's got awesome defense. And I literally don't think that McGregor stands a chance. And I think it's funny that people think that he does. So my money and everything I own is definitely on Mayweather. But at the same time, good for McGregor, man. He's going to make millions and millions of dollars. So that's what it is for sure.
Hats off to Conor. He sold it and promoted himself well enough to get the biggest payday anybody in MMA's probably ever had. So good for him, but I don't see it being too much different than when James Toney came into MMA. It's a different sport. As good as Conor is at what he does and as hard as he's going to work to try and be ready, he's not a boxer, and it's a different game. So it shouldn't be competitive, but the lead up will be a lot of fun, and it's going to be entertaining either way.
I think it's cool. Good for Conor. He was on welfare checks 5 years ago. Now he's going to be one of the richest athletes in the world. So good for him.
I think it's going to be good for him. It's good for him. It's good for everybody to watch this fight. It's going to be an interesting fight because Floyd Mayweather, he's a boxing guy. He never lose a fight. But Conor McGregor, he has a chance, especially in the first or maximum 2 or 3 rounds. He has a chance. I don't see like anybody said no, he doesn't have a chance. No, he has a chance, especially if he changed the game. No exchange box with Floyd Mayweather. Do his stance. He has a little karate stance. So that's probably make Floyd Mayweather more confused during the fight. So I think that's the point. McGregor has more chance. But if he's gonna exchange only the boxing, I think that the Floyd Mayweather is gonna be. He's gonna win the fight. But if McGregor, if he gonna use his stance like his stance he's using in the MMA, he has a chance.
Well, I think it's great for him. I mean, it's a great paycheck, right? Yeah. I mean, but I gotta say, money may all day. Yeah. Boxing is a different thing than boxing in MMA. Boxing in a boxing ring with the rules. Yeah. And to think that someone who's never done it before is going to beat someone who's never been beaten. Yeah.
It's a tall task. Have you watched McGregor fight before, or is it?
He's incredible. If you put Mayweather in a cage in 20 seconds, he'd be dead. Yeah. He'd be dead. But you're going to Mayweather's house. You're going to the MGM Grand to box. I just